What is going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Black Bolt and White Flare, because when was the last time I talked about this set? Exactly, I haven't. So in this video, we're going to be talking about where I currently see the money getting played, if it's a good investment, predictions on it, and I do guys have a really solid buy. So if you want to stay, find out what it is, watch this whole video. Of course, if you have not already, feel free to join the Discord down below, guys. We're on the road to 1,000 members. If you want to be part of an amazing community, talk to your boy Pokestocks, join game nights, etc., feel free to join below. And remember, none of this is financial advice. This is all my opinion. Now, I have a quote of the day, guys, completely out of the ordinary, but let's bring it up. I always get asked, in person, what the quote of the day is. And today's quote, guys, is "The bird stays in the same nest, but it can fly the entire world." Let me know in the comment section if you think you understand what that means, and let's dive into this. So Black Bolt, White Flare, man, I haven't done a video on this set, or these sets, I should say, because there's two. And the reason is, guys, is because I don't know, man. I just don't know. I haven't recorded it, and I think the reason, a sort of secondary effect on why I haven't is just no one's really talking about it, man, and I do find that kind of upsetting. But let's start off with the Black Bolt, White Flare, Pokemon Center ETB. These have all seen massive surges, and I predicted this, and I said this is going to happen because every other Pokemon Center ETB is $200, $300, $400, $500 right now. And this one was still 180 in the August months, and now it is pushing to 200. We have some sales at 230, 215. So, do I still think it's a great buy? Yes, I really do. And I'll explain that later in this video. So, if you really want to get the full grasp, the full picture, then stay tuned for that. We also have the regular Black Bolt ETB, which is not really having a lot of movement, and this is sort of normal, guys. The regular ETBs versus the Pokemon Center ETBs, there is a completely different market in between them, so make sure to know that before hopping into or putting a lot of money into this stuff. The regular ETBs tend to have a lot more buy volume, a lot more product involved into it, and what's also really interesting is that regular ETBs tend to get massive reprints. Guys, look what just happened with Surging Sparks. I think Black Bolt, White Flare is definitely going to be next up on the list. It's going to be a long time before you reach that time, but we're going to get there. We still have JT, we still have Destin Rivals, we still have all of those other sets to get massive reprints. So Black Bolt, White Flare is quote-unquote still brand new and is the latest set to be released, so it's kind of crazy. I also do want to talk about the chase card because I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is $500, bro. Are y'all like tripping? I just don't understand this card. I personally do not like it. I'm not paying $500 for a red Victini. Again, I just don't see the potential in here, but you do you. I think the real money in this set is investing into the Zekrom or Reshiram. That's the true chase card. And of course the Semi-Toad. Oh my, question mark, guys. Is it? Let me know. What do y'all think about that card? But honestly speaking, man, I just don't really see this play here. Now, I think that this is the best product to pick up for the current price it's at. The Mini Tin display for $130, guys. I don't think it gets any better than that. You're going to get yourself a full-on, completely sealed Mini Tin display. And look at Crown Zenith. Look at Prismatic. Look at every other Mini Tin display and see how they're performing. Regardless, guys, regardless of the set, they have all performed extremely well of how rare and aesthetic and really, like, they just tend to be neglected, man. And it's just it's just screaming buy right now. Actually, I'm considering this, and I never really do this, so this might be the first time, but I'm really considering if I should pick one of these up right after recording this video, because for $130, guys, you're not missing a lot, bro. You're not going to be gambling a lot of money. This really might be the all-time low for this product, and it just might go up ever since. You're going to get yourself, guys, 16 packs for $130. And it's not, you're not getting just 16 packs. You're getting a full-on sealed product, and it tends to be that this product in particular, Mini Tin displays, etc., whatever you want to call them, right? They get opened. They do this and that because people want to sell the tins separately. Retail stores have to open them. So it's a really niche product. And I think for the current price point it's at, guys, again, you're not missing a lot of potential here. And this is your homework if you want to do more, into this. Look up every other Mini Tin display and see how they're currently performing regardless of the set. Like, look up Mini Tin displays that don't even like Shrouded Fable. Look where that is currently at today. See it, compare it, see the growth, see if it's gaining value. Look at the graphs, look at eBay if you really want to do your research before buying in this stuff. Now, White Flare is sort of the same, not same issue. It's having that same effect like Black Bolt, a massive surge in the Pokemon Center ETB. Again, Excuse me. Was this expected? I think it was. Again, it's just what's happening in the market. Every Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Center ETB is having a massive pump, and I was thinking there's no way this is going to do the exact same thing, and it is. So, again, congratulations to everyone who bought in on this. I think it's going to continue to do well. I think it's probably going to hit 300 within a few months, honestly speaking, if the market keeps going the way it's at. We also have the regular ETBs, same thing, guys. Now, these are really actually affordable. I do want to bring this up because the regular ETBs, guys, believe it or not, they're actually really close, at least for White Flare. I think Black Bolt's a bit more expensive, but excuse me, White Flare ETBs are really close to MSRP. You're only going to be paying above $10, and I get that's a little bit a lot of money, but guys, for a brand new set to get released, White Flare ETBs being that close to MSRP might be a considerable buy. I mean, even if you want to open the set, I don't think you're gambling that much here, man. Just have fun in the hobby. But even for the sealed investors, guys, it's really not that bad. I went to Target. I bought my Black Bolt White Flare ETBs for like, what tax? I think they came out to be like $65. So, again, you're paying like 10, 15, maybe pushing it above MSRP. But it's, again, you're not really losing that much. And you're not paying like $1,000, right? It's just an extra 10. Also, I do want to bring up a very valid prediction. I think that Black Bolt White Flare, guys, is the Crown Zenith, the Scarlet and Violet. And I have a lot of reason to back that up. Let's start with claim number 1. It is the last set of the Scarlet and Violet era. Crown Zenith was the last set of the Sword and Shield era. So having those two in mind, Pokemon usually does a formula, guys, right? Think about it this. Burning Shadows. What came after Burning Shadows? Darkness Ablaze. What came after Darkness Ablaze? Obsidian Flames. What came after Obsidian Flames? Phantasmal Flames. Did you guys catch what I said? All of those 4 sets contain the word Flames. All of those 4 sets contain Charizard. It's a copy and paste Pokemon does. And applying that to this, Crown Zenith was filled with illustration rares, was filled with great artworks, with great depth. Black Bolt White Flare doing the exact same thing. Now, of course, Crown Zenith, they don't have like Crown in the name, but I was just showing that as a demonstration. So guys, that's point number 1. Point number 2 is the amount of depth each of these sets do carry. Let's look up Crown Zenith. I should have pulled it up. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I didn't press the stop recording button. Shoo. I always get so scared, guys. That's why I check OBS, so please bear with me. Look at all of the depth in this set. Look at all of the depth in Black Bolt White Flare. It really looks similar. And even if we go, guys, into the 3rd page, right? Look at all of the depth here. If we go onto the 3rd page, look at all of the depth here. Look at all of the illustration rares. They really do share that same effect. And let's make it pretty clear. Black Bolt White Flare offer way more. It just goes on and on and on. And it's so cool. I love it. And I think it's Crown Zenith 2.0. I really do think that. And point number 3 is just a valid point, guys, that everything is really affordable. Now, what I mean affordable, I'm talking about the cheaper cards, $4, $5, $3 here. And that, guys, was Crown Zenith at one point. It's changing. Stuff is getting a lot of value. Stuff is getting a lot of momentum. But it's just, you could pick up any card that you love and pick it up for like $2, $3. And that's the vibes I'm getting from Crown Zenith Black Bolt White Flare. I think they're going to do fantastic. And I do think that Black Bolt White Flare is actually a really underrated set for its long-term potential. I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. And one thing I am going to do, and I actually did promise myself this because I tend to forget my promises. But if I make a promise, I always remember it. I said I'm going to buy out nearly every single... I'm going to create like a master set. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to create a master set of Black Bolt White Flare. Obviously, am I going to afford the Victini or Zekrom? Probably not. But if I can get like the cool illustration rares that are like $2, $3 that obtain a lot of value, I'm going to pick them up because I know that long term, they're going to do really consecutively like safe, right? They're not going to gain 1,000%, but they're going to gain 2, 3, 4, 500% in value in the next few years. That's just how cards grow. And it's just a little personal preference, just what I want to do, but I think it's a great play and something you could be doing in as well. Again, I love this set, man. And guys, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a beautiful beautiful set. It's just awesome. Let me know what you guys think about Black Bolt White Flare in the comments below. Have a great day. Peace out.